Hey guys, this is Will over at MCG Tech Talk, and today I'm going to talk about the Razer BlackWidow Chroma V2 keyboard. This is the second iteration. I did a review on the other one, and I really liked that one, so I was hoping that this one would be a little better, which it was. It was a very good. It's a very good keyboard. This one comes with orange switches, which means they're tactical but silent. It's not super silent, like you can still hear the clicking, but it's not as bad as the V1 switches. There's a couple different flavors, so if you want tactile and noisy, you can get that. If you want squishy and silent, you can get that as well. The font style is a lot thinner than the V1, so the letters themselves are not as pronounced. Let's see if I can get a better view on that one. But the underneath is a lot brighter, I feel, so it can show the colors a little more. One thing that I had troubles with the V1 was up over here. These little lights were so dim, it was really tough to see. Here, it's not as bright as I'd like it to be. It'd be nice if the chroma extended up to here, but it doesn't, and that's okay. The weight on this feels real solid. It's really nice and rubbery on the bottom. There's only one port on the side for audio and video, and there's still one USB port. So that's cool. You can plug in both of them and not have to reach around to your computer. You can just plug it in this way. It's USB 2.0, but still good. One thing that it does come with that really sets it above the bar of the V1 and where it can definitely feel like it's a new iteration is this thing. This is a nice little palm rest. What is it? The Death Stalker? The Death Stalker had a weird rubber coating on it when you were resting your hands on it, which kind of felt icky after a while. This is super comfortable. I almost want a pillow and a whole bed out of this thing. A couple times coming to work. But there's no attachments to the bottom. It actually uses magnets, so it connects in real nice, and it's maybe it's not that nice. It's not gonna hold up for everything, but since it can stand on its own, it's real nice. Ooh, unless it falls again. I mean, you don't want to rest anything heavy on it, but the comfortability of it being on there is such a good feeling. Like this keyboard just feels real good, and there's not much more to say about that. It's a really solidly built keyboard. I didn't run it over with a car, so I don't know how well it's built. But I've been typing away at this thing for a week or so, and I really enjoy it. The only thing that I want one of these things to have is a volume dial and not a function button, because I prefer the dial. So these buttons right here are volume up and down and mute. And you have to hold down the function key, which is over here. But there's not one over here, which makes it a little sad. Or at least be able to default to have it going to those being on their own. But I use F2 quite a bit, so I still think some sort of dial or some sort of dedicated volumes or some sort of dedicated button for volumes would be super duper nice. And that's the only thing that I think I would like more. I mean, all in all, it's a super good keyboard, and I don't think you can go wrong with this. I do wish that the Synapse stuff still didn't need a username and password to be able to use, and it seems like every time I update it, I have to restart my computer. And it's expensive too. I mean, it's $180, $190 tax, maybe even $200 depending on where you live. It's a definite investment, but I really enjoy this thing. I think you should go get one if you are looking for a mechanical keyboard and you want Chroma.